Guys, there are a lot of people in the world today who will take any kind of attention that they can get, even negative attention. Okay. For a lot of these types of people out here who are kind of in like a negative mindset, they're just stuck in negativity, they're rude, they're hateful, they hate themselves, they're mad at the world, whatever. These types of individuals, a lot of these types of people are just looking for attention and they don't even care what type of attention it is. They'll take negative attention over no attention. Okay. You'd be surprised how many types of people there are like this in the world today. Okay. And you can't be somebody that gives these types of people the attention they're looking for. Okay. If you're encountering a person like this in your day to day life, but especially on the internet, definitely don't give these types of people attention on the internet. But if you're encountering these types of people in real life, because these types of folks are like starting to kind of leak out into the real world now, you cannot, okay, and I'll say it again, you cannot give these people the attention that they so desperately crave, okay? You can tell somebody is looking for attention whenever they're like trying to provoke you, they're like gaslighting you in some way, they're trying to get you to explain yourself to them, they're misunderstanding you on purpose, these type of things. These are the individuals that are looking for attention, okay? They're not going to say this. They're not going to say this out loud, but that is what they are communicating to you with their actions, okay? They're seeking attention and they're seeking validation a lot of times too, okay? These are the type of people that you cannot be like interacting with, okay? And you'll be able to tell this just based on their energy. If someone is a genuine person, if someone's got good intentions, if someone is, someone with a good heart and someone who can listen and is not like trying to gaslight you 24/7 and shit like that, you'll be able to tell that just based on the pure energy that they're giving off, energetically, like physically, right? If you're someone who's awake, you're someone who's aware, you're someone who's conscious, you'll be able to feel that energy immediately upon interacting with said individual, okay? So don't give these attention seeking people, these hater type people, these miserable people attention, okay? For some reason, I guess in these people's minds, like I said, any attention is good attention, even negative attention. Like imagine being in such a low vibration, right? I don't want to use that word, but that's what it is, right? A low frequency state of consciousness to where you will literally take negative attention over no attention at all. I mean, that's next level like misery. That's next level misery, guys. And again, you know what I mean? These people will try to provoke you. These people will say something to you or do something to you that they know is going to piss you off or going to bother you in some way. They know they're misinterpreting you. They know they're misunderstanding you on purpose. They want to misunderstand you on purpose. They don't want to genuinely understand you as a person or understand you or what you're doing or what you're saying. They purposely want to misunderstand you to where you're forced to explain yourself to them or you're forced to give them some kind of reaction in some way. They want to they want to get a reaction from you, a negative reaction, because that feeds their ego, that gives them some kind of attention. It's like, oh yes, I'm getting some energy from this person, even if it's negative. It's like there are so many people today who are in such a low state of mind to where that is what they're looking for out of human interaction. And it's just crazy, guys. It's like they want drama and chaos. Okay, they don't want peace. They don't want a positive interaction. They don't want to have a good positive conversation with somebody. They don't want that. They want to create drama. They want to create chaos. They want to create negativity because that's how low down their self-esteem is. I mean, listen, guys, we've all had low points in our lives, me included. Okay, I've gone through a lot in my life. I've been in low places. I get it. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these people who are like chronically in a state of misery to the point where instead of looking themselves in the mirror and being like and taking accountability and saying, what can I do to improve myself to where I feel better as a person, instead of doing that, they just want to go deeper in the rabbit hole. They want to dig themselves a deeper grave. They want to become as negative as possible. They are thriving off of negativity. All right, when they interact with you, when they interact with people, they want to create a negative interaction with you because they are feeding off of that negativity. That is how low down they are. That is how miserable they are, guys. You have to watch out for people like this. There are lots of people like this today. I mean, they're on some like demon time shit. They don't want to improve themselves. They don't want to be a better person. They don't want to spread love and kindness. They want to create negative interactions, okay? They see people and they hate them. You know what I mean? They don't see people and love them. They see people and they hate them because they hate themselves, guys. That is what we're dealing with today in 2026, guys. There are tons of demons out there, guys. You really, really got to be careful about this kind of stuff. They don't want to genuinely connect with another human being on an equal playing field. They don't want to, hey, you're a person, I'm a person. Let's have a conversation. You can tell me some things you've been through. I'll tell you some things I've been through. You know, we'll talk about ideas. We'll have a positive interaction. They don't want to do that, or they can't do that, okay? They don't see human beings as, you know, they don't see human beings as full, you know, living beings with inner worlds that they can connect with. They don't see people as that. They see people as tools that they can use to feed their ego. That's what these people are. That's who these people are. They don't want to connect with you. There's something going on in our world today where, you know, so many people are like dead inside. So many people are empty inside. They have nothing to give. They don't have love in their heart. They have no love whatsoever. And so you just got to be able to spot these people out. And like I said, if you're someone who's awake, you'll be able to spot these people immediately. You'll be able to see exactly who these people are. Just avoid them, okay? Don't give these people the reaction they're looking for. Don't give these people the attention they're looking for. They're trying to provoke you on purpose. You know what I mean? Find the good people that are around you. The good people are few and far between. They're hard to find today, but they're out there. There are good people out there. There are people that have love in their heart. There are people that have a fucking, you know, genuine soul and a genuine kind disposition. They are out there. You just have to find them. Unfortunately, it's just not the average person anymore. It's not the majority of people anymore today, guys. So, yeah, that's kind of the video. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm kind of a new channel here on YouTube. My name is John. I give my thoughts on the modern world, thoughts on social dynamics, things like this. So, if you guys like the content, be sure to drop a like. Be sure to subscribe for more. And I'm out. Appreciate you guys watching.